Hi guys, welcome back to Woodland Frenchies. It's Tyler here today with another video for you guys, and hopefully you guys are having a great day. Today's video is going to be about how many litters can a French Bulldog female have and how many puppies is an average size for a French Bulldog litter. So it's kind of a two-part question. I thought those two kind of relate together pretty good, and there's a little bit of different things that go into for sure the size of the litter. Now there's a pretty much standard for how many litters a female should have, but yeah, we'll also get into the size of the litter. But yeah, again, welcome. Hopefully you guys are, if you have been watching our channel, appreciate you guys doing that, and hopefully you've been enjoying our videos. If you're new again, definitely we appreciate you guys to subscribe. Right after this video is done, hit the subscribe button, and if you like the video at the end, go ahead and give it a like. We're all about French Bulldogs, Frenchtons, raising them, sharing as much information as we can to new owners, people that are looking for adopting a puppy, as well as breeders. So if that's you, definitely you're going to want to subscribe to our channel, because we try to bring all of our knowledge as best as possible to help you guys with that information. So this video is going to be a little bit more about for breeders, but also it's good for customers to know to make sure that the moms are having, they're not getting overbred, and that they're being taken care of. And then also, if you are maybe have a reservation in a upcoming litter, it might be a good idea, say you're the fourth pick in the litter, you're probably questioning, is there going to even be enough puppies for me to choose from? So this could be a good video, I guess, for both a breeder or somebody looking to adopt a French Bulldog or a Frenchton. And we might talk about the differentiations and sizes of the litters of each breed as well. So let's get right into it, guys. Hope you guys are ready. Have your cup of coffee ready, and we'll get right into it. Or if your puppy is watching this video as well, hopefully they have their treat, because I've seen a couple people have posted of their dogs watching our videos, so really appreciate it. If that's one of you guys watching, let us comment below, or somehow send us a video. Those are always cute to see. So, but let's first, the easy question is, how many times should a female be bred? And yeah, it's a pretty simple question. I mean, it's kind of black and white. As far as our practices, we try to do the maximum of 4 times for a female, 4 litters. And definitely, we do not want to overbreed our females. We definitely care about them and want to make sure that they have a happy life. And they're not just, they're there to raise puppies. They're part of the family. They're part of just making sure that they stay healthy and are not overbred. So 4 litters, and normally you want to wait about a year and a half, skip a cycle every time. So yeah, I'd say up to 4 litters, and every time you do breed your female, you definitely need to make sure that your vet does a health check for that, and we do that for sure with us. Make sure that she's completely healthy before we would even breed her or get her bred. Definitely do a health check on her to make sure that everything looks good, that she's completely healthy, because a mom goes through a lot with it. But they do also enjoy having puppies. I mean, humans, that's what, having kids, and French Bulldogs and moms especially do love their babies too. So it definitely is rewarding for both of us on that aspect. So yeah, about 4 litters. And then once they do that, we definitely have a big list of people looking to rehome. So if that would be something you're interested in, you want maybe a French Bulldog, a retired mom, we definitely have a great list that our moms go to after they're done being bred, and we have a great system for that, and people definitely take care of them to make sure that once they're done, that they go to a good home. So that's the first part to this question here. Second part is what is the litter size for a French Bulldog and a Frenchton, and what determines that? So let's first get into what determines it, because then that's going to kind of help us understand the size of litters that a female French Bulldog or Frenchton can have. So the biggest thing you have to do is when you do get your female bred, you got to make sure that when that occurs, she needs to be at the peak of her heat cycle. So a pedestrian test helps with that, knowing when she's at her peak. That way, when she's at her peak, the more likely of first she's going to get bred but then also having more puppies is also a bonus for doing that. So yeah, knowing her, number one would be knowing her heat cycle, or breeding her at the top of her heat cycle. Number two is also using a stud dog that is not overly bred. So some breeders may have a stud service that they offer for other people to breed their female. And a big thing that people don't quite understand is if a breeder is over breeding that stud, then that is going to definitely decrease the amount of puppies that female is going to produce, because it's just, you don't want to over, overuse your stud is what I'm saying here. So make sure that the stud that you're using, or if it is your dog, you should be fine. But if you are looking to, if you don't have a male and you're looking for a stud service, make sure that they are not overusing their male. So that's number two. Number three is, I would say, the size of the mom, and just also the mom's genetics. So if you know the previous kind of history of the puppy that you have, or how many pups her mom kind of had an average of, or also if it's a bigger mom, the more likely chance that you're going to have more puppies. So I would say those are the three factors that kind of determine the litter size. Again, breeding the female at the peak of her heat cycle. Number two is making sure that you have a good stud that is not overused and that has proven results that is going to have a good litter size. Number three is the size of the mom, and also just her history, as well as knowing what her mom, how many pups her mom had, and so forth. So those would be the top three things as far as making sure to maximize the amount of puppies. Now, how many pups should a French Bulldog or a Frenchton female have is the question. And obviously it can be anywhere from one puppy to, I've heard of a litter that has had 12 puppies. So there can be a huge range. It's definitely, 12 puppies is that's just almost too much for a French Bulldog, but I've heard of it. So I would have to say, if you kind of follow those first three things, then I would say you're going to have an average litter size of, I'd say, probably 4 to 5, 4 to 6, if you follow those steps correctly. But I would say the actual average size would be, maybe more 3 to 5, if you don't necessarily hit all those requirements for when breeding your female. So hopefully that helped you guys, and if you guys are on an upcoming list for a French Bulldog litter, and maybe you're number 5 on the list, I wish you the best. I hope that there's a puppy for you, and there's enough puppies for you. And again, a Frenchton and a French Bulldog, they're going to have about the same amount of puppies. There's not too much of a difference. So again, hopefully this video helped. If it has, definitely give this video a like. We're almost done here, and definitely we appreciate it for you guys to subscribe to our channel. So thanks, and have a great day, and see you in our next video.